This call is now being recorded.
Yeah, now it's recording. Dr. Garg, can you hear us?
I think he's not able to hear.
Dr. Garg, please unmute yourself.
Ma'am, he's unmuted. No,
Okay.
he's muted. He's muted. Sorry.
So should we call him?
I think, ma'am, we'll have to call him.
Are you calling Akanksha?
Yes, ma'am, I'm calling him.
So there are pluses and minuses of the virtual meets, and we have to manage with the overall package. And the our attitude should be very positive. So at least we are all safe, and still we are working. So that is the good part.
Sir ने call तो cut कर दी है, तो I think he knows that we're calling him to the meeting.
Dr. Garg, we cannot hear you. Please unmute and then speak, please.
I think even he can't hear us.
Sir, can you?
He has joined again. He has joined again, ma'am.
Okay.
He just joined again. Yes.
Okay.
Good evening, Principal sir. Can you hear us now?
हाँ मैडम स्टार्ट है.
Yes sir. Yes sir. We are waiting for you, sir. Yes.
ओके ओके मोबाइल पे आ ही नहीं रहा था. थैंक यू. हो चुका स्टार्ट. शुड आई स्टार्ट?
Yes sir. Yes sir. Please.
Okay. Thank you, Akanksha ji. I hope you have started. And नमस्कार सुनील जी.
And Sunil ji नहीं मैं आपका.
Thanks to Archana madam, Namrata ji, Rajni madam, all senior colleagues are there, and really I am thankful not only to this coordinators, Dr. Archana and Namrata ji, but the entire teachers who have been encouraged to search their new crowns. So in this chain, I shall welcome our new two students, Miss Anu and Dr. Sunil ji. Sunil ji तो डायरेक्टली हमारे फैमिली के मेंबर हैं. He is in academics. तो अनु जी हम पैरा फैमिली कह सकते हैं. She is related to academics, research, management, administration. तो अगर कोई सीधा academics में है, दिल्ली यूनिवर्सिटी में ही है, तो वो हमारे डायरेक्ट फैमिली के मेंबर हैं. बाकी पैरा फैमिली के मेंबर्स हैं. And my heartiest wishes that you will grow up and will touch the new skies. Besides this, you will always be a great source of inspiration to our students, to your juniors, to the new coming students, I should say again. So with this, I think we shall be beneficial, not only academics, the hard work, struggle you made to get these positions, but overall your experiences also will be shared by our student community. So in later cases also we shall try to call you in physical mode also. We shall have a great programs in the near future, but now we are helpless, and we are inviting you to motivate us, to motivate our students, and share your experiences. With this few words, I shall hand over to Akanksha again. Akanksha ji, hand over to you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your motivation and your guidance to all our alumni and also our current students. Now, I would like to request the convener of the Alumni Association of Swami Shraddhanand College, Dr. Archana ma'am, to kindly take the stage. Ma'am.
Thank you, Akanksha. I'm really delighted to organize various alumni meets for different departments of our college, because this is the need of the hour, that we have to keep our students, current students, motivated. At the same time, we are getting a chance to welcome and offer our compliments and blessings to the students who have passed out earlier. We are particularly grateful to our dynamic principal, Professor Praveen Garg sir, who is always supporting us, encouraging and giving unconditional support for all constructive activities which are beneficial for the college and for the academia. On behalf of the alumni committee as well as the entire college, I welcome the two shining gems of today's meet, Dr. Sunil Kumar, who is from Zakir Hussain College, and Ms. Anu Kaundal, who is a manager at Eli Lilly Pharmaceuticals. So we are having academia industry meet today, 2 in 1. So we are lucky. And for this, for getting these bright torchbearers to inspire the younger lot from all the departments, I'm particularly grateful to Dr. Rajni, Dr. Tanushri, and the entire zoology department who searched for the bright alumni and must have tied up with them to spare their precious time, who also willingly spared their time to be with their parent college and with all of us. So really it gives me immense pleasure, and I now request Dr. Rajni to take the program forward with the first speaker. Thank you. Have a good time and be safe, everybody. Dr. Rajni. Please unmute yourself, Dr. Rajni.
Oh, sorry, sir. Thank you, Archana. A very good evening to all. And in the beginning, a very big thanks to alumni committee and its team leader, Dr. Archana, all the members, Dr. Namrata, Dr. Preeti and Manish, who could, organize such talks. And we were, very eagerly waiting for such programs because we have number of our students which are very well placed. So when Archana madam told me to look for the students, instead of going for our students who were settled abroad, I literally wanted to look for those who were Desi boys here, boys and girls, that means all settled in India, very well placed. And it's a great pleasure, today talking and sharing our views and also listening to the success stories of our alumni students who are successful in their careers. And for a teacher, this is the alumni, they are the important assets, and the whole life we spend making and shaping their career. And when we come to know that they have reached their goals and they have achieved high positions, it gives us so much of pleasure and happiness which cannot be expressed on this platform. And for me, it is a very, very great day to have with us two students, Sunil and Anu. Both are from those two batches which were very adorable. Like Sunil's batch, almost all the students, they are in touch with me. Same with the Anu's batch. So I first thought of calling these two students, and the purpose was to take them from the different areas so that it gives an insight into what all lines are open other than teaching for the students, and what all problems they face, how they can be sorted out. That was the main idea of having such type of programs and inviting them. And for Sunil, it is, I think, a very great day because he got his promotion also today morning. So,
Congratulations.
So it is a very special moment for us also, because every success step when we hear, we are all the more happy. Without taking much time, I'd like to introduce Sunil, who is from the batch of 98-2001 batch. In 93, we got our, honors course. And in this, he was just, you can say, a student of a batch when we were just preparing ourselves for our honors courses. He is presently assistant professor. Now he is promoted to second grade. in Department of Zoology, Zakir Hussain College, University of Delhi. And after completing his BSc from our college, he did his MSc, MPhil and PhD from University of Delhi, and he got his PhD degree in 2011 under Professor Umesh Rai, who is presently the head of Zoology Department, and he was earlier director of South Campus. He has continued with the research and has number of he has done some innovation projects, and also one major project is also with him, and he has also enrolled one research student under him. So when I asked Sunil to send his photograph, what was the reaction of Archana ma'am, I would like to share. She said, ये तो बहुत छोटा लग रहा है, तो my students will remain students. तो उन्होंने, and if you see him here and the screen, तो वो अभी भी वैसा ही है जैसे कि पिक्चर में है ना अर्चना? So without taking much time,
so we can say he's slim and trim and very healthy,
very well maintained है. So और हम चाहते हैं हमारे बच्चे बच्चे ही रहे हैं. So anyway, we can now start. Over to Sunil.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for kind words. Ma'am, am I audible clearly or?
Yes, yes. You are audible.
Okay, so respected principal sir, teachers from other departments, and teachers from my own department of zoology, and I cannot say that students, but these are my juniors. Myself, Dr. Sunil Kumar, and I'm very much thankful to Archana ma'am, Ghansha ma'am for and whole organizing committee to provide me an opportunity to share my experience. And I will try to, if it is possible, that to motivate these students, young students. So for me, if we take comparatively, they are young students. So my journey, you can say the success journey started from Swami Shraddhanand College. And whatever today I am, whatever the position I am, and if I am able to speak in front of all of you or in front of whole world, only because of my college, by Swami Shraddhanand College, and because of the great efforts of my teachers. And 3 teachers are here, my Tanushri Saxena ma'am, Rajni ma'am, and Meera ma'am. And I will try to make this talk little bit formal and more informal, so that थोड़ा सा boring ना हो, मजा आता रहे. And मैं बताऊंगा कि तीनों ही मैम से मुझे बहुत डर लगता था, एंड देन तनु मैम से बहुत डर लगता था, लेकिन वही डर है कि आज मैं यहाँ पर हूँ. सो थैंक यू सो मच मैम. मींस आपके बराबर कोई नहीं हो सकता. एनीवेज, सो माय जर्नी
सॉरी टू इंटरप्ट सुनील, जस्ट अ मोमेंट, सॉरी टू इंटरप्ट. आज मैं पहली बार इसको अपने सामने बोलते हुए सुन रही हूँ, नहीं तो अपनी शादी में भी ये छुप गया था जब मैं पहुंची थी. तो continue, sorry.
Thank you so much, ma'am. So and I would like to mention here that I belongs to very lower middle class family, and हमारे यहाँ पे अगर आप पढ़ते रहेंगे तो आपको सपोर्ट करते रहेंगे, और मैंने देखा जनरली इंडिया में यही पैटर्न है. और अगर आप पढ़ेंगे नहीं तो इधर आप जॉब करिए और उसके बाद आपकी शादी हो जाएगी, उसके बाद आपका जीवन फिनिश, खत्म. सो मेरे पास बहुत प्रेशर था कि मीन्स पढ़ना है मुझे. एंड यस, I wanted to study, and I was not a very intelligent student, but I used to do hard work. So I never got good grades in schools, but I started to get good grades from Swami Shraddhanand College, and only because of the college, the library, and my teachers, and supporting staff, laboratory staff. So मुझे नाम भी अभी तक याद है अपने laboratory staff के. गिरी सर हैं, जमन सर हुआ करते थे उस टाइम पे, सतीश सर हुआ करते थे उस टाइम पे, and they are very useful, very helpful for me. So I landed, and my schooling is from the government school. So आप कंसिडर कर सकते हैं कि बहुत अच्छा कॉन्फिडेंस लेवल वहाँ पे डेवलप नहीं होता था. आई डोंट नो आज क्या कंडीशन है. So I was very shy, introvert, and मैं अभी शेयर करूँगा कि फर्स्ट डे मेरा कॉलेज में था, and may I share my screen? Can I do it?
Sure, sure.
Okay, okay. I made a very small presentation. So, is it visible?
Yes, it is visible.
Okay, so this is the new building of our college, but I used to study in the old building, old campus, और मुझे जो लगाव old campus से अभी इतना यहाँ पे develop नहीं हो पाया, but I'm sorry to say that. So, slide has changed, ma'am.
Yeah, but slide show कर दो सुनील इसको.
Okay. Ma'am, is it visible in the slideshow?
It's not in the slideshow, but otherwise it is visible.
Okay. मैम मैं इसी को यहीं पे zoom कर देता हूँ.
हाँ, zoom कर दीजिए.
Zoom कर देता हूँ तो उससे अच्छा हो
ठीक.
जाएगा.
Yeah, fine.
Yes.
So यहाँ पर side में there was a corridor and the rooms were there, and where we used to have class of zoology honors. And this is my group. We were 9 students. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 boys are here, and one girl is missing. She's in another photograph. She's here. She's Savita Sharma. So my first day was in the college, and there was a यहाँ पर एक बैठने के लिए कुछ स्टूल टाइप का कुछ होता था. So I was sitting there and I was waiting for class and I was reading, and my first class was there, and नीरा मैम की वो क्लास थी. So नीरा मैम क्लास में चले गए, and मेरी इतनी हिम्मत नहीं हुई कि मैं उस क्लास के अंदर जा सकता हूँ. That means I didn't have that much confidence कि मैं किस तरीके से confront करूँ अपने टीचर को और क्लास के अंदर जाऊँ. So I just waited for class to over, and then after that I entered into the classroom again, because थोड़ा सा होता है कि confidence नहीं था तो interact करने में थोड़ा सा मुश्किल होती थी. But now you can see I can speak, मैं बात कर सकता हूँ. So and this confidence I have gained in my college. So we were batch of 9. This is means photograph from I think first year. He is Mr. Dr. D.K. Jha is there, Manish is there, Vineet is there, Vaibhav, Sandeep, Kiran, and Rampa, and this is me. This is me in 1998, and most probably in the 99 I am here, and this is the photograph here. You can find the Rajni ma'am is here. I think Rajni ma'am, आप देख पा रहे हैं अपने आप को?
थोड़ा सा और zoom कर दो.
जी मैम.
Yes.
मैम यहाँ पर रजनी मैम है.
रजनी मैम और उसके बच्चे भी हैं.
यहाँ पे रजनी मैम है. यहाँ पे ये आई थिंक बड़ा वाला
Dr. Neera is also there.
नीरा मैम यहाँ पे नीरा मैम है. यहाँ पर ये भट्ट मैडम है. तो हमारा ये फर्स्ट ईयर में एक ग्रुप ट्रिप पर गया था. सो
I think it was some picnic. It was a picnic.
मैम ये पिकनिक थी. पिकनिक पे गए थे हम लोग फर्स्ट ईयर में जब थे. एंड आप देखेंगे कि यहाँ पर मैं हूँ, पीछे खड़ा हूँ. देखिए मेरा ड्रेसिंग स्टाइल कितना बहुत ही सुंदर है. बहुत अच्छा. मैंने कॉलर के बटन लगा रखे हैं, स्वेटर पहन रखा है. सो बिकॉज ठीक है उस टाइप से ग्रूमिंग नहीं थी, बट I was landed in a great institution and in hands of great people. That's why I always say that whatever today I am, only because of my teachers and Swami Shraddhanand College. As I said, I was not a intelligent student, but I used to do the hard work. So we used to get books from library, एंड हमेशा से ऐसा होता था कि उतनी कॉपीज नहीं हुआ करती थी. सो एंड माय बैच वाज वेरी गुड. So what we used to do, we used to study together, we used to read together, we used to share our notes, our books, and sometimes we used to study together at somebody's home. कभी मनीष के घर चले गए, कभी रामपाल के घर चले गए, वहीं पे आराम से खाना खा रहे हैं, पढ़ाई कर रहे हैं, सब चल रहा है. So एक जो इंटरपर्सनल रिलेशनशिप था वो बहुत अच्छा था, कनेक्शंस बहुत अच्छे थे, आपस में हम लोग बातें बहुत करते थे, जो आज के टाइम में मुझे लगता है कि मिसिंग है. Because now we are living in the virtual world. So we are connected to the people, but only through the virtual means, not in the real means. So real emotions हैं वो धीरे-धीरे कहीं-कहीं कम हो रहे हैं. So I would like to mention here that I think first time in my whole life I got first division in the Swami Shraddhanand College in my first year, and then it was 70% in the second year, and around 74% I got in third year. So that was the increasing graph of my success. I was developing, I was grooming by my able teachers. And today also what I do, I teach zoology, and you give me any of the paper, I don't have to bother that मुझे पढ़ना पड़ेगा. I just close my eyes, think about my UG time, and then just by brushing up the notes, I easily teach any paper. I can easily debate or discuss on any of the biodiversity topics, because the information, the knowledge which I gained from my teacher, that was commendable. So that was, I think that hard work of my teacher. So whatever I am today, and only because of that support, that knowledge, that information, I was able to clear the entrance exam for masters very smoothly. And yesterday I realized that I was at the second position all India rank. I'm from Swami Shraddhanand College, and I got second position all India rank in the entrance examination. So I got an opportunity to join the Department of Zoology, University of Delhi. So, and I did post-graduation, and then I was trained by the great professor of Delhi University, Professor Umesh Rai. So I did Master of Philosophy and the PhD with Sir. So I completed my MPhil in 2005 and my PhD in 2010. And my sir used to do work on the lizards. Animal model is lizard. So everybody's scared of lizards, but I learned, and during my MPhil and PhD time, I have published, I think, around 8 research papers and chapters in books. So what I can say that if you are hardworking, then you will find the hardworking people, and they will try to groom you in a better way so that you can have a good time. So I completed my PhD in 2010. So you can make out from these pictures that I was same in 1998 or up to the 2001. And now try to understand that I was I was unable to speak good English, and now I am unable to speak very good English. But if you get a chance to present yourself not only in the university, but university from abroad, and then it happens with me. I got a chance to present my research work at Palmerston North, New Zealand in 2010, and Kuala Lumpur, Selangor, Malaysia in 2012. So, I haven't spent any money for these conferences. Whatever the funding was there, that was provided by the Funding Agency of India, CSIR or Delhi University. So that means, okay, I was like this, but if I can turn into it this type, you can also turn yourself. But requirement is your hard work, your patience, and your passion to your work. In today's time, yeah, it is, you can, highly dynamic environment is there, and changes are very fast. And everything is available in on your tips. You have, at that time there was no internet, but now you have the internet. Lots of information is there. हर तरफ से information आपके पास आ रही है, but you have to channelize, you have to convert that information into the knowledge, and which is lacking. Why it is lacking? Because we are engaged with so many things. We don't have time for ourselves. So we have to do the time management. If we are able to do the time management, we have lots of information, lots of resources are there. The lacking is time and direction. So direction, obviously, I got direction from my teachers. You will get, and you will get your direction from your teachers, your seniors. Now, in order to get the direction, you have to talk to them. आपको टाइम निकालना पड़ेगा, उनसे बात करनी पड़ेगी. जब तक वो आप बात नहीं करेंगे तो उनको कुछ समझ में नहीं आएगा. So, if I can do it, you can also do it. Okay. So then I got opportunity to teach in Zakir Hussain Delhi College in 2010. Just after submitting my PhD, I got opportunity to teach. And अभी भी अगर मुझे टीचिंग में कहीं कुछ प्रॉब्लम आती है तो मैं वापस अपने टीचर्स के पास ही आता हूँ. रजनी मैम है, मीरा मैम है, या तनु मैम है. बाकी जो 2 और टीचर्स थे उस टाइम के, वो लोग अभी रिटायर कर गए. सो एंड सोचने वाली बात है कि जो बच्चा मतलब बोल नहीं सकता था, वो आज बच्चों को पढ़ाने की कोशिश कर रहा है, पढ़ा रहा है. सो ये सब इज ओनली बिकॉज ऑफ योर हार्ड वर्क and your support from your teachers. So, and I got permanent in 2015, and I recently, अभी मैम ने बताया कि आज ही मेरा जो है promotion हुआ है. So, this is all about me, and but I want to share with you that lots of opportunities are there. After undergraduate, you can go for the post graduation, integrated PhD or B.Ed. Depending, यहाँ पर भी ऐसा नहीं है कि हर बच्चा हर चीज को कर सकता है. You have to understand that what is your support system. And support system का मतलब ये है कि आपका family background, family support भी बहुत उसमें matter करता है. Okay, because these integrated PhD and PhD, it's a time-taking courses. उसमें आपको 4 साल, 5 साल, 6 साल लग सकता है. So, and lots of pressure is there. Easy नहीं होता है. Lots of pressure is there. If you are able to bear that pressure, you can go for higher studies. And if you are unable, you want means quick adjustment, quick settlement, then you have to go for the B.Ed. All right. Now, regarding post-graduation, lots of branches are there, and there is a whole lot of information is available on UGC website, that we have around 64 central universities. We have number of state universities. Now we have number of ICERs, which offers master's programs as well as integrated PhD. Then we have numerous science institutes in India, like Indian Institute of Science, या CDFD है, CCMP है, CDRI है, NDRI है, बहुत सारे इंस्टीट्यूट्स हैं, IARI है, जहाँ पे आप अपने करियर को परस्यू कर सकते हैं. नाउ वी हैव लॉट्स ऑफ ब्रांचेस आर देयर. जोलॉजी है, लाइफ साइंसेस है, बायोकेमिस्ट्री, बायोटेक्नोलॉजी, एनवायरमेंटल स्टडीज, माइक्रोबायोलॉजी, जेनेटिक्स, फॉरेंसिक साइंस, वाइल्ड लाइफ कंजर्वेशन. सो आफ्टर परस्यूइंग योर पोस्ट ग्रेजुएशन यू कैन गो फॉर PhD. नाउ PhD के लिए ऐसा कोई स्पेशलाइजेशन नहीं होता है कि आप बायोकेमिस्ट्री में कर रहे हैं, बायोटेक्नोलॉजी में कर रहे हैं, किसी टॉपिक पर भी कर सकते हैं. दैट टॉपिक माइट बी रिलेटेड विद द एनवायरमेंटल स्टडीज और द बायोकेमिस्ट्री. So after doing your PhD, you can go for research and development wings in a number of companies. आजकल बहुत सारी pharma companies हैं, या आपके and try to understand that research की अगर आप बात करते हैं, for the research you require lots of reagent, lots of chemicals, lots of proteins, lots of these enzymes. So all these chemicals are provided by we purchase commercially. So we have the companies. Now these companies, they have their own R&D wing. So you can join that wing for further your research as well as livelihood. And then you can go for the lectureship, you can be a scientist, you can join the Zoological Survey of India if you are interested in the biodiversity. So I know that today, देखिए आज से 20 साल का टाइम एक अलग टाइम था और आज का टाइम एक टोटली डिफरेंट है. वहां पर भी चैलेंजेस थे, चैलेंजेस यहाँ पर भी हैं. नाउ यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड हाउ टू टैकल द चैलेंजेस. आप ये कहेंगे कि आज कंपटीशन बढ़ गया, कंपटीशन उस टाइम पे भी उतना ही था. अगर आज कंपटीशन ज्यादा है तो आज जॉब अपॉर्चुनिटीज भी ज्यादा है. नाउ ट्राई, यू हैव टू लुक एट द डिफरेंट वेज. आपको देखना पड़ेगा अलग अलग रास्ते में कि कहाँ कहाँ कौन कौन सी अपॉर्चुनिटीज अवेलेबल है. ऑलराइट, सो व्हाट सी, ना ही मेरा इतना सामर्थ्य है और ना ही मैं इतना सक्षम हूँ कि मैं अपने टीचर्स के आगे कुछ सजेस्ट कर सकूँ. सो बट दिस इज माय ओन ओपिनियन दैट टुडे इज द वर्ल्ड ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन. वी हैव इंफॉर्मेशन, लॉट्स ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन, हर तरफ से इंफॉर्मेशन आ रही है, एंड वी डोंट हैव टाइम एंड ब्रेन टू assimilate it, because we have to convert that information into lots of information into the knowledge. If you are able to convert it into the knowledge, that would be beneficial for you. Otherwise, this utter confusion. आप एक कीवर्ड डालिए, आपको उसके सपोर्ट में और उसके अगेंस्ट में बहुत सारी इंफॉर्मेशन मिल जाएगी. नाउ कैसे आप उसको समझेंगे? Alright, so here comes the role of your teacher. Then if for a means which I understood that there must be, you should be passionate for your work, and there must be the patience. In today's time, which I find with my student, that there is lack of patience. Patience नहीं, जो कुछ चाहिए immediately, अभी चाहिए, अभी कर दो जी, ऐसे नहीं होता है. You have to be patient. And then earlier पहले वाला टाइम था हार्ड वर्क का. So now there is a time of the smart work. So if you have patience and you are passionate for your work, you are patient enough, and then you can perform the smart work, it makes your journey enjoyable. हाँ, टाइम ज्यादा कम ज्यादा लग सकता है, लेकिन आपको मजा आएगा. अगर किसी भी काम में आपको मजा नहीं आएगा तो वो काम करने में बहुत मुश्किल आएगी. So you have to learn that how to make your journey enjoyable. And second thing is surroundings. They are very decisive. They decide the character. They build up the character. They build up the human being. Surrounding means it is not the good building or good room. Surrounding means surrounding people. That how means which type of the people are around you. If you have the positive people or you have the negative people. So if you are surrounded by your teachers, good teachers are good, and teachers, and then your good friends, and if you are connected with them, not virtually, personally, if you are connected, then definitely they are going to shape your character. They are going to build your character. They are going to help you anytime. आपके साथ हमेशा वो रहेंगे. So this is all about me. I think the last मैं जो कहूँगा कि if I can do it, anybody can do it. You need a little bit of hard work, smart work, and good people around you. Then you can do it. Thank you very much for all of you. Thank you so much.
Very good.
Excellent, Sunil.
Thank you so much.
That's great, Sunil. Really, this time is for the smart work. You rightly said we have also to do not only the hard work, but it should be a smart work. So it was, I think our students must have taken tips from your talk, and even we have taken some tips from you. ऐसा मत सोचो कि मेरा सामर्थ्य नहीं है, मैं नहीं कह सकता. Teachers, it is, we also are, we understand that it is a lifelong learning process, and we learn from each other. So इसीलिए इस तरह की talks, because you are new in these research areas, तो हमें बहुत कुछ आप लोगों से ही पता चलता है. So it was a nice talk, very well said, and I still remember आप लोगों का time जो था, really that time was, annual mode का time होता था, जिसमें can you hear?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
एनुअल मोड का टाइम था जिसमें बहुत लॉन्ग प्रैक्टिकल्स थे एनिमल्स के ऊपर बेस्ड. नाउ दैट वी डोंट एनिमल्स यूज इज नॉट अलाउड, तो प्रैक्टिकल तो थोड़े कट शॉर्ट हो गए, बट यू यूज टू रियली वर्क हार्ड with those practicals, और काफी देर तक 4-5 बजे तक आपके साथ हम बैठते थे. And even many times we used to encroach on the time of other colleagues like botany or chemistry. अपने फ्रेंड्स को हम नाराज भी करते थे कई बार क्योंकि हमारे प्रैक्टिकली खत्म नहीं होते थे. सो ये भी आज के बच्चों को बताना जरूरी है कि द टाइम ऑफ एनुअल मोड was a tough time. अब आपका पास इतना कुछ है, लेकिन आप उसको कैसे अच्छे तरीके से चैनलाइज करते हो, that is more important. So now hand over to Tanushree.
Dr. Rajni, if I may add a bit, my
sure,
observations, just one line. I found Dr. Sunil very wise and down to earth. And also heartiest congratulations from everyone's side to you, because we are so happy to know that today is your auspicious day when you got promoted also.
Yeah.
Last thing I want to say, as a teacher for many decades now, that if you excel, if you being our student go ahead of us, it's our success, beta.
Yes.
It's our success. And we are proud to have a student like you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Keep growing,
Thank you so
keep rising, and wish you more strength to groom so many students
Thank you so
and
much.
bring more fame to your teachers.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
Now,
you, ma'am.
yeah, Dr. Tanushree, please proceed now.
Yeah, thank you so much, Archana and Rajni. और सुनील, मैं ये कहना चाहूंगी कि गुरु तो गुड़ ही शक्कर ही रह गया, शिष्य जो है वो गुड़ हो गया. उल्टा है?
नहीं,
गुरु
गुड़ ही रहा.
हाँ, अच्छा, चेला शक्कर हो गया. तो बहुत बहुत मोटिवेटिंग और बहुत ही अच्छा आपने बोला. और जैसे रजनी मैम ने कहा कि हमने भी आपसे बहुत कुछ सीखा, और जो गलतियां या जो शॉर्टकमिंग्स हमारी उस समय थी एज ए टीचर, वी आर आल्सो ट्राइंग टू मेंड दोज वेज, आवर वेज. तो मैं एक उससे आप लोगों से मतलब माफी मांगूंगी कि मैं इतनी ज्यादा वो थी स्ट्रिक्ट और आइडियलिस्टिक, लेकिन हाँ, धीरे धीरे हम भी टाइम से सीखते हैं. जैसे आप ग्रो किए वैसे हम भी ग्रो कर रहे हैं. तो शुरू में थोड़ी अलग तरह की एटीट्यूड होता है, फिर डील करते करते धीरे धीरे हम भी सीखते हैं. बट एनीवेज, यू वर ऑलवेज डिलाइट टू हैव अ स्टूडेंट लाइक यू. मतलब आप लोगों का बैच इतना अच्छा था, डिस्पाइट our strict attitude and our very harsh schedules, और आप लोगों से इतनी ज्यादा डिमांडिंग हमारा एटीट्यूड होता था, फिर भी आप लोग उसी रिस्पेक्टफुली और उसी सिंसेरिटी से काम करते थे. दैट वाज वेरी वेरी हार्टनिंग. और शायद वही आप लोगों को भी आगे लेकर गया और हमें भी नया चीज सीखने में मदद किया. तो थैंक यू वेरी मच सुनील.
मैम, एक इंसिडेंट शेयर करूंगा, एक छोटा सा, 1 मिनट का, कि वो इवोल्यूशन की क्लास थी, आप इवोल्यूशन तो आपने कुछ पूछा और मैं नहीं बता पाया, तो आपने क्या किया, मुझे जो है क्लास से बाहर निकाल दिया. अब मैं क्लास के बाहर चला गया.
अच्छा.
अब आज का जमाना हो तो बच्चा क्या करेगा, मोबाइल हाथ में निकालेगा और लेके चल देगा, आराम से अपना टाइम पास करेगा, कैंटीन में बैठेगा. मैं पूरा, जब उस टाइम पे शायद 40 से 45 मिनट का पीरियड होता था, मैं बाहर ही खड़ा रहा, दरवाजे के बाहर, कि हो सकता है मैम मुझे अभी बुला लेंगे, अभी बुला लेंगे, लेकिन मैं बाहर ही खड़ा रहा. तो कहने का मतलब यह है कि जमाना बहुत बदल गया है.
सुनील, बाहर खड़े भी आप सुन रहे थे ना मैम?
यस मैम, सुनना
बाहर खड़े होकर भी क्लास सुन रहे थे ना? हाँ, ये था आपका रीजन.
और यू मस्ट हैव ट्राइड टू फाइंड आउट द आंसर आल्सो. आजकल तो बैग उठाते हैं और चले जाते हैं, और अब हम लोग भी इतने हार्श होते भी नहीं है, बिकॉज वी नो कि कैसा रिस्पॉन्स मिलेगा। शायद हम लोगों ने आप लोगों से ज्यादा लिबर्टी ली, वही मैंने कहा, क्योंकि शुरू शुरू में आए थे हम लोग भी बहुत आइडियलिस्टिक थे। जैसे हमारे टीचर्स हमसे बहुत ज्यादा एक्सपेक्टेशन रखते थे, वैसे ही हमें भी अपने स्टूडेंट से बहुत एक्सपेक्टेशंस थी, और हम भी काफी हार्ड वर्क करते थे, शुरू के दिन थे। सो इट इज ऑलवेज अ लर्निंग प्रोसेस। तो कुछ मतलब सीखते ही रहते हैं, तो कुछ गलतियां भी होती हैं, कोई बात नहीं ऐसा।
नहीं ऐसा
तो
कुछ नहीं। Thank you so
वही
much,
गलती से अब हम आगे और शायद बेटर टीचर बन पाएंगे आगे।
तनुश्री,
students के लिए।
तनुश्री, इसको गलती मत सोचो।
हाँ,
दे आर
हाँ,
द
हाँ।
टूल्स ऑफ टीचर।
हाँ।
ये टूल्स हैं टीचर के ना।
हाँ नहीं, बट excess of everything is bad.
Tanushree, I
It's
think
not
Excess
true.
of everything is bad.
Nothing of
I
that.
realize
हाँ.
it. I realize it.
no, but Tanushree, I
Chali,
think the
हाँ.
children are taking it really well, because I have also done these things, and the children thank us now for this.
नहीं, हाँ.
Even he is grateful to you. You can see that.
Yes, ma'am.
नहीं
Yeah.
वो वाले पुराने students are taking it well, but nowadays I don't think हमारे अपने बच्चे tolerate नहीं करेंगे, तो ये बात नहीं है. Anyways,
times have changed
so
now.
forgetting about the past, now we should move forward. Yes.
Yeah.
So taking the proceeding forward, it is indeed a matter of great pride and immense happiness for me to welcome our two beloved students again to their alma mater. We in the zoology department are very fortunate to have such sincere, so Sunil and Anu, for you, hardworking and intelligent students like Sunil and Anu, who have not only successfully completed their course in our college and department with flying colors, but have also excelled in their respective fields. Today, they are sharing their journey and experience with us, which shall act as a guiding light and a motivating force for the present day students. Sunil has already narrated his story of success with you. Now it is the turn of Anu Kondal to take us through her exciting journey. But before Anu takes it forward, I shall just give a brief introduction of her. She did her BSc Honours in Zoology from our college and department and completed her Masters in the same subject from KM College. After that, she completed her professional diploma in clinical research. She started her professional career from Ethics Committee, Sir Gangaram Hospital, overseeing the research projects of the pharmaceutical company and the doctors. She has an overall working experience of 11 years. She is presently working in a pharmaceutical company. So as Rajni ma'am pointed out, that we are going to have the taste of both the medicines today, one in pure academia and other the application of academia in research in pharmaceuticals and medicine, how it can be used for the benefit of humankind. And in today's world, we cannot undermine the importance of a pharmaceutical company in the present day pandemic conditions. Eli Lilly Pharmaceutical Company is a 145-year-old company, which was earlier called as Covance Pharmaceutical Private Limited. Presently, it is known as Eli Lilly Pharmaceutical Company, which is an American company concerned with cutting-edge technology in clinical research. This is the first company involved in mass production of polio and insulin vaccines and manufacturing medicines in various indications in oncology, psychiatry, etc. It is also carrying out innovative research and development in the field of clinical research, as Anu was just pointing out a little earlier. So now I hand over to Anu to take us through her journey of success. Anu, over to you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, and thank you everyone. Thank you all the
And
teachers.
welcome again. Welcome again to the.
Thank you, ma'am, and I would like to thank all the zoology and all the Swami Shataran teachers for having us like to back in this thing and give us this opportunity to share our journey. And as I echo to Sunil sir's word that where are we are, our first step is Swami Shataran College, because when we start our journey, when we start like after 12th, when we join the college, we are so naive. We just have the academic exposure till the school time. We had that mindset also. So it's only college life or the college teachers who gave us a different horizon of the education or other area of the like world, that there is another world after school also. So I have prepared a small presentation. I would like to share. So I would like to speak more on the presentation part, and just give me a moment. I'm just sharing, and please confirm when you are able to see this. Is it visible?
No, no,
Not now.
no.
No, not now.
Not yet.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah,
Yes, yes.
it is
Is it
visible.
visible? Okay. Is the orientation is fine?
Yes, it's okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So, first of all, hello everyone, and good evening to everyone, and good evening to all my uh, teachers and to Sunil sir. You are my senior because you are from 2001 batch, and I've joined Shraddhanand in 2003, and I am from batch of 2003 to 2006. So you'll be my senior. I don't remember. And since you have done your masters from Department of Zoology, and I'm also there where the time you were doing your PhD. So I don't remember whether we have met somewhere or sometime. But yes, you are my senior, and a very good evening to all the juniors, I can say, who are just joined Shraddhanand College. And I will say you are very fortunate enough that you have joined this great institute. So, good evening, everyone. So, I would, although Tanushri ma'am has introduced me, but I would like to take this opportunity to introduce myself. So, I am Anu Condal, and as I have done, I am a postgraduate in zoology from Delhi University, and I am a clinical research professional with the 11 years of working experience. So, how I come to this clinical research and how it went, I would like to take talk about it in a while. So, this is my academic qualification. So I have completed my 10th and 12th from CBSE board in 2001 to 2003. Afterwards, I've joined Swami Shraddhanand College in BSc Honors Zoology. And post that, I have done MSc Zoology from KMC College, basically from the Department of Zoology in Delhi University. And postwards, I have completed the professional PG diploma in clinical research. Before I would move to my professional experience, I would like to talk more about Swami Shraddhan College and about my college. And before that, I would like to like share one of the learnings from my life, that life doesn't go the way we plan. It has its own plan, and sometimes it's like to better to go with the flow, and in the end we realize that whatever happens for the good. So if I why I'm saying that, because like any science student, I guess in the times when we were in school, there was like any science student who was doing biology, their first dream is to be a doctor. So post that 12th, you I guess most of the students, they prepared and they go for their MBBS entrance exams, and their first choice will be to do that MBBS entrance. So like other also student, I have also prepared for those MBBS entrances, and but not so lucky in that I'm not able to crack any of the MBBS entrances. And then I've applied for the graduation courses in Delhi University, and then luckily I got the Swami Shraddhanand College. So when I joined Swami Shraddhanand College, I want to say used to live in Ghaziabad at that time. And if somebody who's from Delhi or they can correlate that how far is Ghaziabad to Alipur. And I have really have to travel the 2 states, and then I reached to Swami Shraddhanand College. And my first teacher was Dr. Bhatt ma'am, and her first lecture will be at 8:30. And and I relate to to Sunil sir's wording that at that time there was so much discipline, and there was so much like teachers were like so much good in their thing that there was a time that if your class at 8:30, you should be in a class at 8:25. Nobody is allowed after 8:30. So for that, to match that Dr. Bhatt's requirement of first class, I have to I have to get up at 5 in the morning, and then I started from my home at 6:30, because at that time we were not having that convenience facility. I have to change 2-3 bus, and then I reach my college. And that thing, so that discipline and that thing, that to get that knowledge from the teachers, and that was so interesting. And the way the teachers taught us, I was like so much excited to do this whole morning exercise to go to college. And this discipline which has come through that Bhatt ma'am class, I would say I'm implementing in till date to my all even to my education and to my family life, and even to my professional life also. So this is the kind of like my initial year in the college. And then afterwards I have one more learning from Neera ma'am. Neera ma'am, if you remember, one day we were talking and we were like, why everybody want to have, at that time there was so much about North Campus. And I asked you, ma'am, that why everybody wants to join North Campus, why North Campus, why everybody is so much fascinated about North Campus and all that stuff we were discussing. At that time, if you remember, you told us one thing, that in the colleges which are in North Campus, they will get the toppers from all of the, I can say all of the region, from all of the India or from the Delhi schools. But in Shraddhanand, we make toppers. Like in Shraddhanand, there are people, there are students which come, they are not very much higher in their board exams at the higher, like they're not from 80s and 90 percentile. At our time, I don't know about the cutoff right now, but our time, there were no 90 percentile student will get the Shraddhanand College. It's like most of the students who were in the percentile of 60 to 70, 75 percentile, they will get this Shraddhanand College. And at that time, ma'am, you told us that we are the college who make university toppers. And they are the colleges who are already taking toppers, and what more they will teach them. They are already like, they have excelled the thing what they can. And here in Shraddhanand, we nurture or we groom the people to so much level that they will become the toppers in their life and in their careers also. So I would like to say, Neera ma'am, that your that wording is still with me, and I can totally relate with that. That yes, Swami Shraddhanand has really given so much good toppers to industry. Like in my if I can say, in my batch of 15 students, everybody is now very well placed, everybody is doing very well in their career. Some of are in academics, and I am one of the example who's not in academics, but by God's grace I am also doing good. And my fellow students and my fellow like seniors, juniors, whomsoever I remember, they all are doing good. So I would really want to say thanks to Swami Shraddhanand College, and to you all the like phenomenal teachers. You all like teachers in a way that it's not only about academics that you have taught us, that what is geology and what is the other subject, but all the way, the way you connected with us, the way you teaches us how life it is, and how you motivated and guided us in a way that has really helped us. So if I can say that, if I remember that Bhatt ma'am is taught us non-core data, Dr. Rajni, you were taughting us the core data, and Dr. Anushi ma'am, you were taughting us the ecology and all other things. I'm not remembering all the subjects right now. Pardon me for that. Like Dr. Sagar's entomology and all this. So I would really say that every teacher has their unique way of teaching and has their unique way of guidance and unique way of like pushing us to get best out of us. So thank you so much for that. And I would say Swami Shraddhanand is also one of like the first step in the career. Like if you can say my success ladder, it is the first step which has helped me to go on into another success ladder steps. So as so Swami Shraddhanand, after completing my graduation from Shraddhanand, as you were saying that you are with a you are able to crack the second MSc entrance and you got the second rank overall. So I would also like to tell you that I am also one of those students which were like able to crack the MSc entrance very smoothly, and I got third rank overall. And also I was under the meritorious student who got under that seven meritorious student who will got their admission in the Department of Zoology without this entrance test. So thank you for that, Swami Shraddhanand College, because as I told that when I joined Shraddhanand, there was a fascination of going to North Campus, but just due to this Swami Shraddhanand College, I was able to go into that North Campus very easily. And but still when I was in that campus, I always remember the Shraddhanand, because Shraddhanand college has not given us the academic or the guidance from the teacher, but also I got best friends for my life from the Shraddhanand college. And my one of the best memories of my life are from Swami Shraddhanand college. Neera ma'am, if you remember the trips we had in the second year and third year in Manali and other places in Himachal for the excursion trips where we go for insect collection and all this stuff. They are also among the one of my good memories for life. So this is all about my academic. I would now like to move to the professional. So professionally, as ma'am said, I have started my career from Sir Gangaram Hospital, and I guess it is very renowned hospital, one of the renowned hospitals in the India. So I've joined ethics committee in the Sir Gangaram Hospital, and where I was looking after all the research projects and DNB are the junior doctors who are going to be specialized doctor very soon, their projects. So I will be looking after all the research academic research activities over there. I will be looking into their papers, then putting them into the meetings of the ethics committee, and they will then go to for the approval. Once they got the approval, then only they can do the research in the hospital. So this kind of work I was doing, and this is also part of the professional course which I have done in the clinical research. So this was I was doing. Afterwards, since like you have to move on and you have to learn always, and as a learning step, I want to join the industry. So then I moved from Gangaram Hospital to Covance Pharmaceutical Company. It is also an American company which I have joined as a starter specialist. So when I'm saying starter specialist, I would like to take a kind of 2 or 3 minutes to just to give you a background. What is this clinical research, and how I have moved into this clinical research, and how it is related to my education and all. So as I've told that I've always wanted to be a doctor, but I've never been, I've not get the chance to be a doctor. So after doing my BSc and MSc, like any other student, they want to do the PhD thing, but somehow it doesn't work for me, and I was not able to get into the PhD or MPhil in the Delhi University. So there was like, I was not aware what should I do and what should I do. But luckily, I got to know about this clinical research thing, and which was very new at that time. There were very less awareness about this clinical research. But when I explored and I went to some institute to check what is this incident. It was very fascinating and it was very relatable to our work we do and what the things we know do in the like in zoology or in MSc, bachelor's or in masters. We'll get to know about the human body, human anatomy, and everything we got to know. We got to know about the chemistry of our body. We got to know about the drugs and all other experiments which we do as a part of our BSc and MSc. So what in this clinical research I got to know that clinical research is basically is in a field where the pharmaceutical industries, they are going to make whenever they are going to make a medicine, this medicine has to go into a research phase. So that research phase is basically termed as clinical research. So this research phase is based is under four phases. That is phase number 1, 2, 3, and 4. The phase number 1, these phases are basically on the human body, where what we do, the once the medicine has been identified by the pharmaceutical company, what they do, they will test this medicine on the humans, and humans means live humans. Like doctor will prescribe you that medicine and patient has to take that medicine, and then they need to report that whether they are getting benefit of that medicine or they are not getting benefit of this. And this is a whole process of around 10 to 12 years, which is divided into different phases 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then when any medicine which qualifies or which is providing benefit to the humankind, that medicine is then launched by the pharmaceutical company. So this is basically the clinical research thing. So when I was in ethics committee, I was actually supporting the proposal, like whenever our industry is making a proposal to the hospital that we have this drug and we want to try this drug in your patient. So that proposal, I was in ethics committee, I was reviewing that proposals, and then with the collaboration or with the meeting with other esteemed doctors, we are then promoting that project to yes or no, that yes, we will conduct this project or no. And then afterwards, I was supporting this part, and then I moved to the pharmaceutical company where actually this medicine is getting identified and where it is getting doing how to do that, how to make that proposal to submit to hospital, and that we can do this trial or this visit. And this is, I guess, nowadays is very so this clinical research was not very much known by the people, but now when in this corona pandemic, I guess everybody now get to know what is this phases and what is this trials, because we all are now looking forward for a vaccine or for a medication that will help us and that will keep us back from this pandemic, and that will save us from this pandemic. So this clinical research is basically basis for that thing, and it is like the need of the hour that now we need medicine, because now there are some like diseases which are already there, but there are some diseases which we don't know, and then they will come and they will going to hit the humankind. So this is the clinical research, I would say this is the need of an hour, because we need to like keep innovating and keep making medicine just to conquer the pandemic which we have right now, and for any future disease which may going to impact the humankind. So this is a brief like what is clinical research and how this phases. So like there are two phases, I would say there are two interphases for the clinical research. One is your industry, which is producing medicine and doing research, and another is hospitals and doctors, where this medicine is going to test and from where the actual results will come. So I have experience of both. I have worked in hospital. I know how it is going to be done and how it is done. And now I'm working in the industry where I'm actually working with a team that how a medicine get identified and how we are proposing this medicine to the world. And this is my current role. So I am currently working for Eli Lilly Pharmaceuticals, and I've joined this company last year only, in the pandemic time only. And as I ma'am also introduced, this is one of the biggest, oldest companies in pharmaceutical industry. It is an American company, and which during the World War II time, this is the only company which has provided medicines to the World War II soldiers. Basically, the penicillin one, this has been provided by the Lilly company to the World War soldiers. And we are like right now we are producing insulin. We are like pioneers in producing insulin. And if anybody like everybody is aware, insulin is one of the drug which is now like every fourth person in our community, they are diabetic and they need this insulin drug. So we are producing drugs for cancer, for psychiatry and everything. So, and this Lilly company is very much involved in this clinical research. And we have in India we have an affiliate, and other than India there are other countries where we have this affiliate is there. So this is overall my academic and professional. And if I told you that for me the things never went the way I want, but the way they went, I am lucky enough that they are in a good way. So I would also like to take the fellow, like the juniors on my this thing that we usually think that after doing this BSc and MSc, we have only one the career over there, that is to do PhD, and then we can go into teaching or something like research and academic. But I am one of that example who have not went into the traditional way how at my time how the people go, that they are only doing research. And mostly girls, what they were doing MSc BSc and then they were doing B.Ed, and they go into teaching. But I am also one of the example that I have not went to the professional like the traditional way, and I chosen this clinical research industry. And this industry is very grooming industry right now, and there is lot of vacancies and lot of things are there that where you can like we have another things, regulatory, pharmacovigilance, and there are so much things to do under this clinical research umbrella. If anybody wants, they can go for this kind of industry. There are many government services which you can target post your graduation or post graduation. Like Sunil sir has also given you that thing, that Indian Forest Services, there are Indian administrative services, wildlife care, anything. You can target any government service, because for anything to achieve anything, the only thing which I will say, it's the only hard work and your vision. So if you are able to do your graduation and post graduation in by hard work and by proper focus, then you can focus anything and you can crack that. So there are option, and there are other specialized professional courses which you can opt, that you can go for forensic sciences, biotechnology. And if I can give an example, one of my batchmate, she has, after doing the graduation from Shazanand College, she opted for MSc Forensic Sciences, and right now she is she's doing her job in forensic sciences in Australia. She's settled in Australia and she's doing taken forensic science as a professional. So these are some examples which I would like to give you, and there are more. And right as Sunil sir said, this is a virtual era, and it is something you can say, you you write one thing and there are 10 options which will come to you. So I would say just keep your mind and eye open, look and read everything. And I would say go read, do some research, and then only you can go and opt for something. Don't go just the way I am saying or some others saying. Please do some research, and I would say do whatever you like to do. Don't do somebody else want you to do, because if you don't enjoy doing anything, you are not going to sustain that. So please do whatever you feel like to do, and keep research and keep reading. And because nowadays we are not reading that way, so please do read your books, do read, and do consult with your teachers, and do consult with the people you know who have achieved something in their life, and then decide what you want to do. And once you made your goal, then please then target on that, do hard work. If I say there is no shortcuts for success, you always have to keep hard work and be motivated always. Whenever you feel low or something, do talk to your friend, talk to your family, talk to your teachers. They are the one who will push you from that sadness or from that depression, I would say. And all the very best to all of you. And in any case, anybody want to connect with me and want to have more about the things which I am doing and where I can, you feel I can help you, you can please connect with ma'am, and you can take my number or email, and I'm there for everyone. So thank you. And this is work hard, dream big, and I would say never give up. This is the mantra for your life. And another thing which I do, don't get disappointed if the things don't get the go the way you plan. Be be strong, and everybody will everything will come positive for you. Thank you.
Very nice.
Thank you very much.
Very nice.
I don't know where I'm gone now. Wait a minute, ma'am. I'm getting back to my meeting. I'm back. Yes.
It was an excellent presentation, Anu. And
Thank you, ma'am. My phone is very loud.
yeah, and both the speakers, they are so accomplished, at the same time so sensible, loving, and wise, and they have a lot to offer to the student audience. I think all of them could relate to you, and we all heard each word of what you said. So we are very lucky that you spared your time, and it's very heartwarming to have our children back with us. And I now invite
so much.
any of the teachers, first of the zoology department, other teachers who are also involved. She is remembering Neera ma'am and also Dr. Sagar, and Dr. Gauri came later, but she is a faculty here, and she is also very connected with the students, and anybody, they are welcome. After that, other teachers, Dr. Vinita was writing in the chat that she remembers you from the trip with Ranjita. Dr. Neera, Dr. Vinita is writing. So everybody is, yeah. First, let us unmute, all of us, let's unmute and clap for them. Very good. Very well done. And Anu has
can I
told...
say a few, can
Yes.
I say a word?
Yeah, yeah. Yes, Dr. Neera, please.
Okay. I don't know how to put my feelings into words. I'm really thankful to my students who have made our life very meaningful. See, when a student praises you, it is more than any kind of award which you can get from any kind of agency and all. But this is more than that. This is much more than that. And we are very lucky to have students like Sunil, Anu, and many others from the earlier and the later batches. And even today's students, I don't agree with many of you. Whatever students we have, in these changing times, they are really, coping with us. They are coping with this kind of a pandemic situation, and still they're trying to learn. So I appreciate the efforts of our current students also. See, I'm really not discouraged by the changes which have come into the students' generation. The changes have to come, and we must accept them. These are changing times. The kind of hard work which our earlier students used to put in, at that time it was necessary. But at this particular time, the kind of smart work which our students are already putting in, that is appreciable. So I really appreciate all my students for making our lives really meaningful, and I'm especially thankful for our two speakers, Sunil and Anu, and I am blessed and very lucky that I have accompanied these students to some outstation trips also. I'm one of those teachers who used to take zoology students for trips because not that I'm special for that. The only thing is that I was available at that particular time. The other teachers, they wanted to, but they were not available. And I, along with Dr. Vinita from Hindi department, we had taken, and Dr. Mrs. Bhatt, who had taken Sunil and his batchmates to the trip. And those trips were really educating for all of us. You know, it is not only the academics which is important. It is these trips and these informal discussions with the students are very helpful in grooming all of us. So I'm thankful that they have contributed, these students have contributed a lot to our grooming process also. I'm very, very thankful, Anu, for Anu and Sunil. Sunil, of course, we keep meeting him because he is in the university, but I'm very thankful, Anu, that just one call from our side and you accepted the invitation. I'm very, very thankful, and I hope that we will have more such talks with our other students also. Sometimes the students are from a very humble background, not only in academics, but also economically also. And they have really risen to quite good heights. And whatever you achieve, you know, it is not necessary that you become the director of something or you become the vice chancellor of some university, then only your college will recognize you. Whatever you do in life, whatever you achieve in life, if you are doing your work honestly, that is more important. That is much, much more important. And I know some of our students who are really contributing to the society in a very useful manner, although they are not very highly placed, but those students also today at this occasion I remember, and I hope that we would like to invite those students also who have really worked very hard to whatever they have achieved in their life. Thank you all. Thanks a lot to hear me. I'm a very talkative teacher, and I think now I must stop. And again, thank you to all my fellow teachers. They have also helped us. We have grown together, all the teachers and our younger staff also. We are learning from them, and we have all grown together, and I'm thankful to all of them. Thank you very much.
Dr. Neera, very, very wise words you have spoken. And it's really true. If we are dutiful, then we are bound to be happy. So, and for this, we are very grateful to the ambience and the atmosphere provided to us by our college. The way these children love their college, we also love our college for the same reason. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah. So, anybody else would like to speak anything and bless the children?
Archana?
Yes.
I would like to praise Anu for the way she speaks.
Yes.
The flow she has while speaking was too good.
Very good.
So continuously we were,
engrossed.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
and she
I appreciate.
Yeah. Very good connect with the audience.
Yes, very
Besides
good connect.
being so
One
beautiful.
thing. And second thing, Anu, गुरु दक्षिणा प्राप्त हो गई टीचर्स को, सभी टीचर्स जो हैं zoology के. So with all your good words for the teachers and for all the appreciation you have given to our college, क्योंकि I'm very sure किसी भी बच्चे का कभी भी first choice श्रद्धानंद कॉलेज नहीं होता. अगर हम भी अपने बच्चों के बारे में सोचते हैं, we will not give first choice as Shraddhanand College. So वो आ जाता है because तुम्हारे marks नहीं है, क्या नहीं है, मतलब for that reason. But that Shraddhanand has given you so much that has made your career and given you, you can say, a broad base on which you could fly so high. So आपकी जो flight यहीं से start हुई थी. So I am very, very happy that and I really wish that you keep on growing and staying connected with us. और अर्चना, मैं ये बताऊं, हमारे बहुत सारे बच्चे बड़े anxious हैं आने के लिए, but वही है कि I had just posted in my group and told them you have to wait और next sessions आपके जल्दी हो जाएंगे.
Dr. Rajni, I am now opening it for any departments who are willing to come. I have
Okay.
also many students of microbiology lined up. The offer is actually open to everybody, but there are certain departments who are not ready with it as yet. In the meantime, we can 2-3 departments can keep on alternating each Saturday.
Yeah, that
Because
we can see.
देखिए इन बच्चों को भी आके अच्छा लगता है और जो बच्चे यहाँ पर हैं उन्हें भी लगता है. मैं ये आपने कहा किसी बच्चे की फर्स्ट चॉइस नहीं होती, एक्चुअली किसी टीचर्स की भी नहीं होती, मेरी तो नहीं थी फर्स्ट चॉइस.
Yeah, we
लेकिन
cannot
यहाँ
have any choice.
बट यहाँ आने के लिए अब लगता है यहाँ आने के लिए सौभाग्य चाहिए जो हमारे पास था. We figure out later on.
Yes,
Because
very
we
correct.
enjoy immense goodwill in the college.
और अनु और सुनील बाकी तो वर्चुअल में हम मिलते रह रहे हैं, बट एक ही इसका नुकसान है कि वी कैन नॉट ऑफर यू एनीथिंग, कुछ भी कुछ स्नैक्स नहीं, कुछ नहीं. हाँ, so sorry for that. We have taken so much of your time, and Anu is so busy because इसका बहुत ज्यादा काम होता है. Many times I tried to connect with her, but she had so much of work. क्योंकि फार्मा कंपनीज के टाइमिंग्स भी ऐसे हैं और अमेरिकन कंपनी के अपने टाइमिंग्स हैं, so many other restrictions. Even then she agreed, and she gave a very good talk. Thank you so much.
Keep on working hard. Keep on working
keep loving,
hard.
keep growing. पूरा आशीर्वाद हमेशा रहेगा.
Thank you so much.
Okay,
हमारा भी रहेगा. Besides all the teachers, others.
Hope I mean things will get like fine.
Then you
try to
are
get-
welcome. Yeah.
I'll try to come and like we friends always plan, let's go and meet each other. And
Yes.
our friendship started from there. But somehow everybody got busy after college.
I know.
So we didn't get that time. But surely once everything will be fine, we definitely plan to come and visit you.
We are going to say this to the current students also, because suddenly they have to be at home for months together, more than 1 year. So they will also have to come to meet later on only, when it is safe.
Yes.
So is anybody else wanting to say anything, or can we close it?
अर्चना 1 मिनट में लूंगी
हाँ जी,
बस.
जरूर.
हाँ, मैं ये कह रही हूँ, अन्नू को देख के मुझे तो ट्रिप के दिन याद आ गए.
Yeah, no, ma'am. All it
कैसे हो अन्नू, ठीक हो?
Good, ma'am. I tried ये photographs लगाऊंगी, but somehow I didn't get the time.
मैं भी यही सोच रही थी कि आप शायद अभी ट्रिप की फोटोज कुछ उसमें दिखाओगे प्रेजेंटेशन में.
Photos हैं मेरे पास, but I was not
हाँ,
able
हाँ.
to get into
नहीं,
presentation.
आपको जैसे ही मैंने देखा मुझे एकदम ट्रिप का याद आ गया.
जी,
और था क्या कि जब ट्रिप का बना था तो मुझे लग रहा था कि सारे साइंस के स्टूडेंट्स हैं और उसमें मैं दूसरे टीचर हिंदी सब्जेक्ट के जा रही हूँ, तो पता नहीं स्टूडेंट्स किस तरह से लेंगे. पर इन सभी स्टूडेंट्स ने इतना प्यार दिया था, इतनी रिस्पेक्ट दी थी. और लास्ट डे स्पेशल जब ये लोग केक लेकर आए और थैंक्स गिविंग इन्होंने किया, मैं आज तक भूल नहीं पाई. और अन्नू को देखते ही मुझे वो पूरा सारा एक जैसे पिक्चर होती है ना, वैसे पूरा दोबारा से याद आ गया.
मैं भी जब नीरा मैम की फर्स्ट कॉल आई थी, I went with the flashback कॉलेज में.
नहीं, बहुत अच्छा लगा. और आज आपको सुन करके और इतना अच्छा बोले और स्टूडेंट्स को जिस तरह से आपने गाइड किया है वो सचमुच में मार्वेलस, बहुत सुंदर बोला आपने. और विश यू ऑल द बेस्ट. वेलकम.
Thank you, Dr. Vinita. Your words mean a lot for us.
Just a moment. On behalf of Mrs. Bhatt also, Mrs. Bhatt and Dr. Shalini Nagpal also, I thank both of our students, Sunil and Anu. वो यहाँ नहीं है, मतलब they are retired, so they are not in the meet. So on behalf of them also, I am.
Dr. Neera, we will send them the recording.
Okay, good.
Send them the recording.
Yes, we will
They
send
will be
them
very
this.
happy.
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah, Dr. Archana, can
Anybody else wants to say?
Yeah, I want
Sure.
to.
Sure, sir. Sure.
It was very nice hearing to both of you, two very bright students of zoology department, very successful now. And all the more that touched my heart is the respect that you have for your teachers. This is something we are now not finding in a new generation of the students, but I really appreciate that you still value those things, and those things will take you a long way. Zoology department, I have a lot of respect for. Even my students, my freshers, if they ask, sir, Vikas ji ka kaun sa course karu? So the first thing I say that पहले तो तुम्हारा ये होना चाहिए जिसको तुम लाइक करते हो जिस सब्जेक्ट को, और सेकंड है कि हमारा zoology department बहुत अच्छा है पूरे यूनिवर्सिटी में. So you both of you have lived up to that reputation. I'm so happy for you. I have 2 questions for each of you. If you can answer, I will be very happy. Sunil, आप किस चीज पे research कर रहे हो? I heard that you have a project now and you have a student to teach, I mean to guide. So I would like to know, because I try to keep in touch with the students who are doing research.
Okay. Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
So basically, sir, I am studying the reproductive axis in reptile, and my animal model is wall lizard. So conventionally, what happens? There is a hypothalamo-pituitary gonadal axis. So it is a conventional pathway, but I am studying higher than that. So that means how this hypothalamus is controlled by various neuropeptides, and how expression of these neuropeptides is influenced by the environmental factors. So how reproduction is initiated at first go, that is the thing which I am exploring in my current research project.
Very good, very good. But for this, you need to have a lot of sophisticated techniques, I believe.
Actually, I got this research project from SERB, that is Department of Science and Technology.
So they can fund you a lot.
they are funding, so they are providing me they have provided me instruments, laboratory facility, and then obviously sir, chemicals and other things. So yes, it is going, sir.
Yeah, and one tip I would like to give: if you are undertaking such a project, you should always collaborate with some institute which has all those facilities, so that you can divide the work between your lab and that lab.
Yes,
right?
sir. Yes, sir. Definitely, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Sunil. I wish you all the very best in your career further. Anu, I have one question for you. Lilly, I'm not finding. Lilly is one of my favorite companies, because once I teach mycology, I tell the students that the first company in the world to make penicillin was Lilly only, right? And the diabetes also is mainly controlled. The whole market is controlled by Lilly. In this COVID pandemic, I'm not finding Lilly very active, except for a report I read that was Bamlanivimab, a monoclonal antibody that is produced by Lilly. Other than that, how Lilly? I don't think that can remain silent in such a pandemic times. So what is the role of Lilly now in fighting this pandemic? Can you just tell me, because you are from Lilly, I can't ask anybody from Lilly like this, but can you just tell me what exactly is there on this front?
Yes, sir. Thank you for the question. And if I would summarize this, Lilly is one of the one company which is continuously innovating and doing research and getting new molecules to the market. So for COVID also, we are in our American affiliate, there are trials are going on. There are some COVID-AR antibody testing is going on, but somehow, unfortunately, none of the molecules have been succeeded well in the preclinical phases. So that is the reason we didn't have any phase clinical trial in this COVID antibody. But there is a one medicine, baricitinib, if you know the name, so which is already approved in other indications, basically in atopic dermatitis and psoriatic disease. It is approved by FDA. So that drug we have tried in the emergency use of this for the patient who are in already at oxygen. That trial we have done in India, but somehow the results doesn't come well. That is, they are not satisfactory. So yes, we have done some clinical research in this field, but nothing come to be the way it is.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering, because Lilly has so many drugs, and we are talking of repurposing the drugs. So it can always try many of its drugs if they work in the COVID scenario. Thank you so much, Anu, and I wish you all the very best in your industrial career. Thank you. All the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Srivastava. Any other person wants to say?
Any student want to ask something?
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah,
hear any
that's-
of the students.
I was coming to that only. Students are welcome to ask anything in short. Unmute yourself and directly ask. So I think they got a lot and they understood what you wanted to convey, both of you. And you have done really well, and continue the good work. And may not even sky be the limit for your success.
Yes,
Keep
ma'am.
growing. And
Yeah.
now I would like to request Dr. Namrata to propose a vote of thanks on behalf of the whole college. Thank you for being here. Yeah, Dr.
Thank
Namrata.
you, Archana ma'am. So it was such a wonderful evening, well spent in lockdown. It is my privilege and pleasure to deliver a vote of thanks on behalf of the entire team of Swami Shraddhanand College. First of all, I would like to thank Dr. Sunil Kumar and Ms. Anu Kondal for taking out time from their busy schedules to share their insights and experiences with us. I'm sure that students have gained from their motivating talks, and it has provided them with necessary encouragement. They must have felt good. They are in safe hands and have taken the right decision by enrolling themselves at Swami Shraddhanand College. Also, the talks have provided them a flavor of the different fields that they can pursue later on their lives. I would like to thank Dr. Archana ma'am, who has been instrumental in organizing these events on regular basis. It requires a lot of planning, discussion, brainstorming to organize such sessions. Kudos to your ma'am. I would also like to thank Ms. Akanksha for providing the technical support for such sessions. It is difficult to mention name of everybody who are involved at the back end. So I'm grateful to the whole team for coordinating and successfully organizing this event in the tough times. Last but not the least, such event cannot happen without the support of our principal sir, Professor Parveen Garg, who has been instrumental in this endeavor. His support, his words of encouragement has been motivated and has helped us all keep this effort running. Thank you very much, sir. And I give it back to you, Ms. Archana ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much. And we thank you for proposing the vote of thanks. Actually, the main work has been done by Dr. Rajni and her team, the teachers. And very important is that any talk is successful when the audience is ready to stay back and spend time and bond with the speakers. So the evening was successful. So many students heard the talk, and for this reason we have recorded the talk. We can always post in the student groups so that nobody is left out. Everybody gets to hear such inspiring personalities. Thank you for being here. Take care of yourself. Be safe. See you next Saturday.